The cost of living has been rising for years and continues to go up. Increasing costs impact everyone and make it extremely challenging to run a small business, raise children, or support your aging parents. Insurance is no exception. President and CEO of the American Prosperity Casualty Insurance Association, David A. Sampson, joins us to break down why insurance costs are rising and what consumers can do to lower their premiums. Thank you so very much for joining us today, sir. I really appreciate your time. What are the main reasons insurance premiums are rising, and how can consumers lower their insurance premiums?
There are three main factors that are driving the increase in insurance premiums. The first is inflation. We're coming off a period of 40-year record high inflation that peaked in 2021, but those costs are still washing through the system, and insurance is a lagging indicator of those inflationary costs. So, for example, home construction labor has increased 36%. Home construction materials have increased 42%. Auto repair costs and parts have increased 56% over the last 5 years, and that's the first major factor. The second major factor is increased storms and natural catastrophes. We're coming off the most costly 5-year period of storm losses in American history, $506 billion in insured storm losses over the last 5 years. And then the third factor that people often overlook is runaway lawsuit abuse that's driving up the cost of goods and services for everyone, especially Main Street businesses and consumers. In Florida, the Institute for Legal Reform calculates that the Florida tort tax, that's the incremental cost that a family of four experiences that is directly attributable to lawsuit abuse, is over $5,700. That's up 8.7% from 2016 to 2022. Now, there are a number of initiatives that individual consumers can take to reduce their insurance premiums. Insurance is a very competitive industry. There are a lot of companies out there that want your business. So when it comes time to renew your policy, contact your agent and shop around. Get the best policy at the best price that meets your needs. You can increase your deductibles. That will lower your monthly premiums. You can bundle your home and auto policies. Many companies offer discounts if you bundle both. If you're a safe driver, ask about telematics products and the discounts that are offered. And if you're not driving as much as you used to, maybe you're commuting less to work and working from home more, or you're an older driver and you're not driving as much, many companies offer pay-as-you-go auto policies that you only pay for insurance for the miles that you drive. So there are things that individual consumers can do to manage their premium increases.
Okay, so the pay-as-you-go thing is very interesting, but you said that legal system abuse is driving up costs for insurance, but also for many other goods and services. So, and you call it a tort tax. So we have about a minute left. Can you explain what that is?
The tort tax is the increased price in goods and services that a family has to pay for as a direct result of lawsuit abuse. And it's everything from gas to groceries to when you patronize a local business. Now, the good news is Florida has undertaken some major tort reform over the last several years under the leadership of the governor and the legislature, and it's really having an impact. So last year, Florida had the lowest increase in home insurance premiums in the country as a result of those tort reforms. Homeowners premiums only went up statewide about 1%, which is really amazing when you think of the storm exposure that Florida has. So reforms do make a difference.
David, thank you so very much for your time and hanging out with us. This is a very interesting conversation. Before I let you go, where do we go to learn some more information?
apci.org/insurance.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. Once again, I really do appreciate your time. And guys, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.